research, land deed research, and Bill Einzig, wave to it. He can. Bill has researched most of these homes back to the Penn. I was going to say half of these homes back to the Penn land grants. And in the next few years, we'll probably have them all researched back. That date consists of working and retired individuals actively researching areas of the township history initiated by years of research from Maxine Sargis. Maxine left us volumes of written and pictorial history of the township, which are stored here in this building. Current areas of research from us include agricultural, who grew it, how much they grew, why they grew it, where they sold it, how they transported it, distillation techniques in the early 19th century, and most notably our architectural historic home survey, which, Bill, can we have the lights maybe? Are we ready for the lights to come off?
So we can look at both at the same time, or one and then the other. It's going to demonstrate how to do that. But our main goal really is to identify those homes, research the homes to see how the land changed hands over a period of time, and what families lived there. And what we're finding is that a lot of these homes were owned by relatively few prominent families in the past. So we've tried to choose some of the families, and we'll be doing more in the future, and do a genealogical tree for those families. So some we're working on now, including the Hakes, the Jacobys. These are all good Manchester Township names, right? We have part one done for the Shindles, the Bayshores. We want to do one on the Coors. So ultimately, we're just going to continue working, researching the homes and researching the families who lived in those homes and learning about how they lived and what they did. So we've been finding that a number of these families and their farms operated mills, and we know where they are.
Building structure was this is we actually reinforced basement. This is my house. Yeah.
Water is a very big issue. The earliest windows, these are the original windows of this 1840 house. They've been fitted with storm windows. In this case, it's exterior storm windows. They were ill-fitting. They didn't operate right anymore. They were loose. They were racked. Even with the storm windows, they let a lot of air infiltration in. But yet they had the old glass. They had the old character. And so one of the real issues, one of the real things was, should these be replaced with modern windows, even an expensive modern window, or should they be restored? Well, at less cost than replacing them with a proper expensive modern window, and by one I would say one that's made by companies like Marvin, for example, and there are a lot of other ones out there. It was a lot less expensive to take the historic windows, take one of the local people who work with this kind of window, will take it apart, will weather strip it, we'll see that the ropes and weights are restored properly, to see that the glazing is reglazed properly, then repaint it, and then fit it with again, storm windows, either interior or exterior. This is a case of the window before. This is with the storm windows. We moved in some process. And you can see the detail and everything else. And again, these windows are set, the frames are set within the masonry, and they're of an old growth lumber, and it's very different from the way it's done today. And then, of course, the window operational and restored again. And again, this was the case where they put storm windows back on the outside of the